Hello, the topic of our lesson is the Museums of London. Would you like to visit London? You are welcome. If you want to take a great journey, you should visit London museums. There are about 300 museums in the city of London. Most of them are free, so you won't spend a penny to enter. Besides, many of them offer special activities for kids. Children may not only see interesting objects there, but also touch them, explore them, and play with them. London's best museums are the British Museum, the Madame Tussauds Museum, the Natural History Museum, the Tower of London, and Harry Potter Museum. Let's start with the acrostic of the word museum. M. Magic. U. Unique. S. Surprised. E. Excellent. U. Useful. M. Masterpiece. The first museum is the British Museum. The British Museum is a museum of human history and culture in London. There you can see antiques from ancient Greece, Rome, and China, the mummies from the Egypt collection, and other items. Its collections, which number more than 7 million objects, are the largest in the world. The Tower of London. The Tower is a fortress in London, which has played a prominent role in English history. The second name of the tower is Her Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress. It was a fortress, a palace, a royal prison, a royal zoo. Today, the Tower of London is one of the country's most popular tourist attractions. The black ravens, symbolic birds of the Tower of London, can be seen on the territory. The legend says, if ravens left the Tower of London, the kingdom would fall. A human warder takes care of birds, feeds them, cuts the wings to prevent ravens from flying away. Having touched the living history of London, we leave the Tower, hoping to return there sooner or later. I see you are a bit tired. Let's have fun with the street singing. Я вважаю, ви трохи втомилися, тому пропоную послухати співака з його репом про Лондон. Слухайте уважно і старайтесь запам'ятати, про які визначні місця він співає.
Not a person, Big Ben is not a clock, Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong. Big Ben is not a person, Big Ben is not a clock, Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong. A science museum to learn about space, astronauts, rockets, awesome place. At the British Museum you can see Egyptian mummies. It's free, a science museum to learn about space, astronauts, rockets, awesome place. At the British Museum you can see Egyptian mummies. It's free. Big Ben is not a person, Big Ben is not a clock, Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong. Big Ben is not a person, Big Ben is not a clock, Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong. 700 species in London Zoo, reptiles, amphibians, invertebrates too. Penguins waddle, crocodiles snap, no you can't stroke the crocodile on your lap. 700 species in London Zoo, amphibians, invertebrates too. Penguins waddle, crocodiles snap, no you can't stroke the crocodile on your lap. Big Ben is not a person, Big Ben is not a clock, Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong. Big Ben is not a person, Big Ben is not a clock, Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong. Round and round goes the London Eye, it's 130 metres high. Buckingham Palace is where the Queen sleeps and the Prime Minister at Downing Street. Round and round goes the London Eye. It's 130 metres high. Buckingham Palace is where the Queen sleeps and the Prime Minister at Downing Street. If you're tired and need to eat, get fish and chips and a cup of tea. If you're tired and need to eat, get fish and chips and a cup of tea. Big Ben is not a person, Big Ben is not a clock. Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong. Big Ben is not a person, Big Ben is not a clock. Big Ben is not a tower, it's a bell, ding dong.
Well, let's check. In the rap, you listened. Big Ben, Science Museum, Buckingham Palace, British Museum, London Zoo, London Eye, Downing Street. The next museum is Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Madame Tussauds is the most popular wax museum in the world. There are wax models of the famous and infamous, both living and dead, Elvis Presley and Beatles, Rolling Stone, Marilyn Monroe, Michael Jackson, Alfred Hitchcock, Charlie Chaplin, the British royal family, Bill Clinton, Jack the Ripper, and others. The wax figures are standing and sitting, and sometimes even moving and talking. They are extremely realistic, and when they look at you, their eyes sparkling. You often feel uncomfortable in their company. New models are being produced all the time, while the old ones are quietly removed from display. The next museum is the Natural History Museum. The collection includes more than 70 million exhibits on botany, zoology, and paleontology. You can see the collection of skeletons of dinosaurs in the central hall, including the skeleton of Diplodocus, length of 26 meters, and also it is interested by mechanical model T-Rex. There is a 30-meter whale in the zoological hall. The next museum, it is a modern museum of Harry Potter. The museum is located at the studio of Warner Bros., where all 8 films were produced. Visitors will relive the magic through the eyes of filmmakers who brought the Harry Potter film series to life. First, stop in the dining hall. Here, the dining section for the teachers. The main dining table where Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Hermione Granger sat. Harry's and Ron's bedroom. Hogwarts gates. Now, let's check how you have remembered the information of the museum. Match the sentences with the names of museums. This fortress in London has played a prominent role in English history. Yes, it's the Tower of London. This museum is located at the studio Warner Bros. It's Harry Potter Museum. You can see the wax models in this museum. It's Madame Tussauds Museum. Its collections, which number more than 7 million objects, are the largest in the world. It's the British Museum. That's all for now. I hope our excursion was interesting, exciting, and fun. Your home task is to write about the museum which you are impressed most. Ваше домашнє завдання – написати про музей, який вас вразив більш за все. Bye!